Hello guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm currently in Sydney Airport. Today we're going to fly Vietnam Airlines VN772 from Sydney to Ho Chi Minh City. So let's go check in and I'll show you the rest of the trip. If this was your first time here, then let me welcome you to the channel. My name is David and I create honest and unsponsored contents about flights, hotels and travel destinations. This video is the first of my epic Vietnam journey where I had the chance to sample 7 flights in all classes of service with Vietnam Airlines. I also went on a crazy food journey, saw some beautiful sights, and finally, a bit of time off to relax at a luxury 5-star resort. All that will be released over the next few weeks, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you will not miss out on a new upload. I publish a new video every Friday around 4 PM Sydney time. Thank you so much in advance for your support. It was the start of the winter school holiday here in Sydney and across New South Wales, so the airport was in full action this morning. Nonetheless, things were calm and everything went smoothly. Premium Economy passengers and SkyTeam Elite passengers can use the priority check-in lane. Premium Economy passengers get 2 pieces of checked luggage free of charge with a maximum weight of 23 kg each. A Premium Economy ticket does not usually come with lounge access. Nonetheless, if you have SkyTeam Elite starters, you can use the SkyTeam Lounge at Sydney Airport. Security was very quick and I was airside in less than 10 minutes. Sydney Airport has lots of shops, including many high-end brands like Rolex, Prada and Balenciaga. It's a shopping haven for your last-minute purchase. The terminal also houses this Instagram-famous McDonald's store. Even though I am eligible to use the SkyTeam Lounge, I travel with a big group of friends today, so I took everyone to use the Amex Lounge instead. I already had a thorough review of this lounge recently, so please check it out if you're interested. Boarding started on time and Premium Economy passengers have their own boarding lane together with Sky Priority passengers. This is my seat for today, 10 Foxtrot, a Premium Economy seat in a Bulkhead Row. On the Airbus A350, there are 36 Premium Economy recliner seats spread across 5 rows in a 2-4-2 layout. There are 2 toilets for 36 passengers, which is a very good ratio. This configuration is standard on most Airbus A350. At each seat, there is a pillow, a day blanket, and a pair of headphones. The pillow comes with a reusable fabric cover. It is soft and decent size. The blanket is quite thin, but it's more than enough for this daytime flight. The cabin was also kept at a comfortable temperature throughout the flight. One nice surprise was the inclusion of slippers as part of the amenity. You don't even get slippers on some business class flights nowadays. Being the bulkhead, there was plenty of space. You can request the bulkhead rows at check-in if they're available. Usually it's reserved for SkyTeam Elite passengers. There are reading lights at each seat, but unfortunately no individual AC vents. There are 2 universal power sockets shared between 2 seats, as well as the headphone jacks on the panel above the armrest. Seat width is average for Premium Economy at 19 inches and pitch is a good 38 inches. There is a control panel on your left to control the recline and leg rest functions. When fully extended, the leg rest looks like this. The recline is also very good at about 8 inches. The headrest is also 4-way adjustable. Hot towels and welcome drinks are promptly offered as soon as I settle into my seat. There are choices of water, orange juice or apple juice. The hot towel was definitely a nice touch, helping make the experience more upmarket. Soon after boarding was completed, the safety video was played and we began to push back. Let's enjoy this takeoff out of Sydney this morning. As soon as the seatbelt sign was turned off, the crew immediately sprang into action. All passengers are first offered a 600ml bottle of water. This is then followed by the cocktail service. Packets of mixed nuts are passed out at this point. There were soft drinks, red and white wines, as well as a champagne option. I got myself a nice cup of champagne to go along with my mixed nuts. I know I said cup because it was literally poured into paper cups. Even a plastic flute or something similar would have been so much better. Nonetheless, quite impressive with the premium service so far. Another flight attendant then walked around with a basket of amenities. There were socks, eye masks, and earplugs. Let me now quickly show you the entertainment system. If you're sat in the bulkhead, you can release the screen by pressing this button. The IFE consists of a 10.6-inch touchscreen display. There are about 100 movie titles, various audio and TV shows, as well as games and a dedicated kids section. It's not the most extensive system out there, but the selections were quite decent, including both classic titles and new releases. A 3D moving map is also available. Unfortunately, it's not interactive. One negative letdown is a lack of Wi-Fi internet connectivity. It's simply not available, even if you're willing to pay for it. Fortunately, Vietnam Airlines has announced they will begin installing internet Wi-Fi on their fleet beginning 2025. All premium economy seats have the dining table stored in the armrest. The dining table can be moved forward and backward. It can also be used half open or fully opened. It is not the sturdiest, but enough to do the job and also large enough to support my 16-inch MacBook Pro, and I was able to work comfortably for a few hours. For lunch, there were two choices, a fettuccine pasta with beef stroganoff or a Vietnamese braised fish with rice. A menu card with a clear pictorial description is brought to each passenger. This is a similar approach to Japanese carriers ANA or JAL. Wow, this is a pretty good looking meal tray. Another round of drinks were offered and I went with a white wine and a Pepsi. On your tray, there is a warm bread roll with butter, a quinoa salad with ham, a plate of sliced fruit, and a dessert cake, as well as your main. You also get a wet towelette, a toothpick, and a cutlery set. I highly appreciate any carriers that serve soft, warm bread. It is such a joy to be eating warm bread with a good pat of butter. Last time I flew Vietnam Airlines in premium economy, I was provided with metal cutlery. This could be an ex-Sydney thing, but I haven't investigated further. Wooden utensils are better than plastics anyways. So I went with the braised fish with rice for my main. The fish was well cooked in a savoury sauce, and the sauce went really well with the steamed rice. Together with the steamed vegetable, it was a healthy option for lunch. It was overall a fantastic meal. All items are high qualities and drinks are constantly refilled by the flight attendants. After serving all passengers, the crew then went around the cabin offering hot beverages. There were coffee and tea. I got a black tea to enjoy together with the cake dessert. It was such a nice way to end the meal. Vietnam Airlines serves really nice coffee. It is actually my favorite in the air. The coffee is more of a long coffee, but very smooth and easy to drink. Vietnam is the second largest exporter of coffee beans in the world, so it's not unsurprising that the national carriers serve up excellent coffee. I will now quickly show you the lavatory. It is a standard A350 lavatory. There is a large mirrors and generally it is kept very clean throughout the flight. You also get some nice amenities such as a moisturizing lotion, face mist, razors, and shaving cream, as well as a set of toothbrush and toothpaste. Paper cups are also available. After lunch, the cabin light was dimmed so passengers can rest. As it is a daytime flight, I treated myself to a nice long nap thanks to my Manta sleep mask. It has quickly become a must-have item in my carry-on bag. Thanks to its clever cup design, you get a completely dark environment, helping you to fall asleep better. My version also has speakers that you can connect to your phone to play your favorite tunes while asleep. There are also other versions with many colors to choose from. So if you're interested in getting one, you can purchase through my link and get a 10% discount on your entire order. Throughout the flight, the crew routinely walked around the cabin offering cups of water and juices. For a mid-flight snack, hot instant noodle cups are also available. Now, since there's no internet, I decided to find other ways to entertain myself. If you ever decided to fly Vietnam Airlines, you've got to give their in-flight magazine a thorough read. The in-flight magazine is named Heritage and is probably the most well-designed and thoroughly developed in-flight magazine I have ever come across. From the interesting stories of the diverse cultures across Vietnam to the beautiful photography and storytelling, Heritage offers a cultural bridge for foreign tourists coming to Vietnam, helping readers to better understand customs and practices around the country. Updated monthly, it is definitely a nice magazine to keep for your next travel inspiration. A PDF version is available for download on Vietnam Airlines website. About 2.5 hours from landing, the cabin light was turned back on and the crew began preparation to serve the second meal. Another hot towel was passed out. Again, there were two choices, this time a chunky beef pie or fried rice with egg and pork. The meal tray also comes with a warm bread roll and butter, a small bowl of fruit, and your main meal. Drinks, including alcohols, were also offered. The meat pie was flavorful with the nice peppery kick and the nice big chunks of beef. It was so comforting to be eating something that's so Australian on a flight departing from Sydney. As both options are non-vegetarian, special meals can be requested on Manage My Booking prior to departure. Coffee and tea were again offered after all meals have been brought out to passengers. Now, here's the money question. Is it worth it to pay for a premium economy? From Sydney to Ho Chi Minh City, economy start from around 400 Australian dollars one way, premium economy from around $1,000, while sometimes it can be had for around $800 one way. That means you're looking at twice the price of an economy ticket. But is it actually twice as nice? Well, let's see what you get. So you get a wider seat with a comfortable footrest, priority check-in and boarding, plus more mileage at crew and easier to qualify for SkyTeam Elite status, especially if flying from Australia to Europe via Vietnam. On the downside, the food is similar to what you get in economy class, the amenities are the same, and the service is already so good with Vietnam Airlines in general that you will notice no major differences. So in my opinion, if you only fly just the one time to Vietnam, then it's probably not worth it to fly premium economy because you only lose about 20% of the experience but needing to pay for double the price. Nonetheless, if you're flying all the way to Europe, then Vietnam Airlines Premium Economy is quite competitively priced compared to other carriers, and with just one return trip, you'll almost qualify for SkyTeam Elite Plus status, especially during double qualifying miles promotion. As for this particular flight, I had a very pleasant experience from start to finish. Check-in was a breeze thanks to priority check-in, the plane was modern, and the seats were comfortable as was the delicious food and drinks on board. More importantly, the crew was so sweet, efficient, and friendly. They routinely walk around the cabin offering drinks and snacks, and continuously refilling our drinks throughout the meal service. I even asked for an off-menu Vietnamese coffee with condensed milk, and they were more than happy to make one. So while it might not be the best in the world, it is definitely up there with some of the best, and if the route and the price is right, you will not regret flying Vietnam Airlines. Once again, thank you so much for watching to the end, and see you again next week in another exciting trip report in my epic Vietnam journey. Bye bye.